Hello, world, and all you people out there tuning in. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here today. Today, I want to talk about cravings. Now, some of you are probably thinking, yeah, sugar. Well, that's kind of a given, like a no-brainer, like number one. But today I want to talk about any kind of craving. It doesn't necessarily have to be food. You could crave work because you're a workaholic. You could crave intimacy because it just feels so good. I'm not here as a therapist or a counselor or a psychologist. I'm here just to say, you know what? You're normal. You're human, and it happens. Now, I'm not going to give you tons of examples and lots of things to do. I'm not going to go down a list and say, okay, here's your solution. That's not what I'm here for you today. I just want to say you're not crazy. I am a former sugaraholic. I know it's not a word, but I made it up. And when I think about the sugar, it's a thought. It's not so much my stomach gurgling and saying, sugar, sugar, or the little yeasties screaming, feed me, feed me. No, I've knocked out the bad bugs. You know, it's not my fault anymore. It's the brain. There is a neural pathway to the brain that is so strong. When you have a dopamine hit that is so excited, it has a memory. It's an imprint, and it stays there. And when you want to go back to something you want to label as a craving, it's just a habit because your brain has got it registered up there. It's like cemented in there saying, hey, we haven't had any cookies in at least a week. And I'm like, I know, we're not going to have any. But when I can label it as a habit rather than a craving, because my taste buds are not craving it, my stomach's not craving it, it's just a signal that goes off. Hey, it's been a while. Hey, it's been a week. It's been 2 weeks. Where are you? It's like a good friend that says, hey, you haven't been over to visit me for a while. And you think about it, go, yeah, you're right, I haven't. You know, that would be really good. And I did feel super good last time I visited with you. But I want you to have a conversation with that little habit. I usually talk to Mr. Chocolate. I say, Mr. Chocolate, you've been so good to me. You've been by my side for so long. You've been faithful. You've been a good friend. You're always wanting to indulge with me. You're just super there for me. But here's your walking papers. I no longer can hang out with you. You no longer serve me well. There's somebody out there that needs you more than I do. And I can't do it anymore. And that's my way of rewiring it. Now, maybe that's not the best way for you, but it's a possibility. So I'd like you to just think about the next time somebody says, oh, you're having a craving? It's not necessarily a craving. It's probably a habit. And if it is a craving, then you need to revisit the things you're putting in your mouth, the habits, or not so much the habits, the food, or something that you're feeding, and say, why am I feeding this? Is it what I really want in life? Is it a quality of life? Is it going to be the end result that I really want? And that's a rhetorical question. There's no right answer to that. So drop me a line. Let me know about your so-called cravings, or maybe your habit that you've tagged instead of it being a craving, and maybe something you're going to do about it. I'd love to hear your comments, and if you're seeing me for the first time, # Psychic Senses, let me know you've been here, and I'll get back to you real soon. Bye for now.